Tomorrow marks 3 weeks since the Uvalde mass school shooting. Most of the 21 victims have been laid to rest, but there are still so many unanswered questions about all that went wrong inside Robb Elementary. Tonight, State Senator Roland Gutierrez is growing frustrated that more information isn't getting out.
The people of Uvalde want answers. The people of Texas want answers. The people of the United States want answers.
Texas Senator Roland Gutierrez, who represents Uvalde, is calling for more transparency in the mass shooting investigation.
How in the world are we as policymakers ever going to get to a position to be able to solve these problems to where they don't happen in the future if we don't know what happened in Uvalde?
In an interview with us tonight, Gutierrez referenced this front page of Sunday's Uvalde Leader News. He criticized comments made by the district attorney representing Uvalde County, Christina Mitchell Busby. The DA told the newspaper the investigation will take 6 months, maybe more.
The perpetrator's dead. I mean, who are we going to indict? I think it is wholly irresponsible to try to hide behind a criminal investigation here when this community is begging for answers. If there are criminal charges to be filed for malfeasance, those charges can be had without secreting the information of what happened on that fateful day.
Now, we called the district attorney's office today and asked for an interview or at least a statement from her about her role in the investigation. We never heard back, but we'll update you if that changes. Meantime, Senator Gutierrez did share one new piece of information about the police response to the mass shooting. He says up to 13 state troopers were in the hallway of Robb Elementary. Days after the shooting, the head of DPS said as many as 19 total officers from different departments waited in the hallway, not breaching the classroom door as children begged for help. We reached out to DPS about the investigation tonight, but we have not heard back. Besides DPS and the district attorney, state lawmakers are probing for answers in the shooting. They'll meet again later this week. Also, the U.S. Justice Department is doing a critical incident review of law enforcement's response. Well, today, family and friends said their final goodbyes to 10-year-old Tess Marie Mata. She was one of 19 children killed inside Robb Elementary School. Her family says Tess was an athlete and enjoyed softball, soccer, and gymnastics. She especially liked doing backbends. Her funeral was held at Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Uvalde. And tomorrow, the family of Leila Salazar will hold a visitation for the 11-year-old. According to her obituary, Leila loved dancing and singing. Her family says she would sing with her dad every morning heading to school and again on her way home with mom. She also loved the Dallas Cowboys. Her funeral will take place at Sacred Heart Catholic Church on Wednesday. Well, tonight we're learning more about Maya Zamora, a 10-year-old survivor of the Uvalde school shooting. Her family says she continues to improve in the hospital. They recently shared pictures of Maya on Facebook. They say she ate her first meal and is making progress every day. Last week, Maya's friends set up a lemonade stand for her and raised more than $5,000. Her friends say Maya is a great athlete who might just be the nicest person they know. In the wake of the mass shooting, Uvalde CISD is awarded $1.5 million to increase school safety. It's through a grant with the Department of Education. Congressman Tony Gonzalez says the money helps with moving one step closer to rebuilding the Uvalde community. Besides bolstering school safety, the money will also go towards mental health services and emergency transportation. Meantime, tonight, progress in the gun debate on Capitol Hill. A bipartisan group of senators announced the outline of a major gun reform deal. The group includes Senator John Cornyn of Texas. Here's what is included in the bipartisan agreement: incentives for states to pass their own red flag laws, investments in mental health and telehealth, and closing what's called the boyfriend loophole, something anti-domestic violence advocates want to see. Also, an enhanced review process for gun buyers under 21 years old and more resources for school security. Tonight, some critics say that deal doesn't go far enough, though. Here is what is not included: an expansion on background checks, a ban on assault weapons, and a move to raise the minimum age to buy a gun. President Biden says he will sign the bill if it reaches his desk.